Hello and welcome to Kitchen Conversation with Lisa and Sterling, and today we're going to talk about the retreat from meat. There's been a real megatrend, hasn't there, Lisa, of people moving away from meat, either for health reasons or religious reasons or to do with sustainability and the environment.
Absolutely, I think we're going to see more and more of this now, aren't we? And it's quite astonishing. But I think in terms of safety, one of the issues is that people seem to think that if they don't eat meat, then the food might be safer for them. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, there's been a number of cases, isn't there? Large cases in Europe of Listeria and E. coli coming from lettuces and sweet corn and broccoli. So you're right. It is gives you a full sense of security. If you're giving up meat just because you think you're not going to get food poisoning, then you might be putting yourself in a worse position.
Well, that's right. One of the things I'm slightly concerned about is I actually caught someone making a smoothie out of frozen spinach. And they basically were putting lumps of frozen spinach into NutriBullet and blending it up with some other foods. And so I looked at the packet and it wasn't ready to eat at all. So, we know that frozen spinach could have a problem with possibly E. coli or Listeria. And yet people are not sort of thinking this through. And the other thing is berries. There have been quite a few studies showing that frozen berries can have norovirus on them. And again, they're going straight into a smoothie, possibly even in a commercial situation. Are they actually ready to eat?
Yeah, I think there's also the issue of provenance as well, because people are very emotionally connected to this, especially if it's part of their religious belief system. Some vegans are very, very passionate about not eating animal products whatsoever. And there seems to be a lot of cases recently about cross-contact, isn't there, where people have sold vegetarian meals or vegan meals, and then there's been some analysis of it and found in traces of meat. It's almost like the horse meat scandal, but now it's the kind of vegan scandal that you're buying something that you think is animal-free, and yet there is that contaminant in there.
Well, there's also that point that you made at a conference the other week, that actually there might be human cells in food. Where would that fit into the vegan process? I don't know, your definition.
Well, you're right. I mean, analysis has become so sensitive, isn't it? We're all slothing dead skin. That's a nice thought, isn't it? And as it's just gone over the breakfast that we've just had, that you are a cannibal in a respect that you don't know how much human skin that you're eating when you're eating food, and that could account for animals as well, especially in small catering. So how do you avoid that kind of cross-contact?
Also, in terms of food safety, there's the allergen issue. And what really worries me is people who are saying that they're vegan and they're assuming that the business knows that they're actually allergic to something of animal origin. So, for example, they might be allergic to milk and they say, well, I'll have a vegan meal because I know that won't contain milk. But of course, the problem is that if the business isn't aware, they may not be making adequate assurances about cross-contact.
So it's a complicated issue, isn't it? It's not straightforward as the first thing. I'm going to eat less meat, or I'm going to become a vegetarian or a vegan. And some of those choices you've got to make are still got to be informed ones.
Yes, that's right. Well, thanks very much, Sterling.
Nice to see you.
And you.